Hey everybody, good morning. So I just wanted to talk to you today and go over with our yoga. I wanted to talk also about just really basic like breathing techniques and meditation. Just being able to connect a little bit with your breath, because I find that that's so important throughout a lot of times in life, not only if you're wanting to do yoga, but every day in life, when you find yourself in a situation where maybe you're frustrated, you can kind of just take a couple minutes to reconnect to your breath. So, you don't have to do this sitting up by any means. You can do things like this in Shavasana, which is, where you're laying on your back, and you can do it sitting, you can do it in your bed. You can do it anywhere. And this isn't something that you have to do. When people talk about meditation, you don't have to go to some other realm, or, you can really just take a couple minutes for yourself every morning, just to be grateful, just to connect, just to give some space and time to yourself. So you don't have to go to some other level to be able to do this necessarily, right? So you can just start with the basics. So, we like to talk a lot about our chakras, but that's not something that I'm going to get into today, and alignment. But you definitely do with your breathing. If you're on your back, your chest is automatically going to open up when you're laying on your back. So sometimes that's really, I find really helpful being in Shavasana and working on my breathing. For this, I'll just sit here and let you guys know. You might have heard of your Ujjayi pranayama breath. And so that's a 4-part breath, where we do a big inhale through our nose with a slight pause at the top, followed by a long exhale through our nose with a slight pause at the bottom, right? And so that looks a little bit like this, just. And just even in doing that simple breath, even if you just do that a couple times, you can really feel yourself relax, you guys, just from that. So that's something when I say, let's connect to your Ujjayi pranayama breath, that is the one that I'm talking about. And I find that one really helpful just to get started with some basic breathing. So again, you can do that in Shavasana. If you have an extra 5 minutes for yourself in the day, I really encourage you to do that. Just those big, deep breaths in with a slight, and really fill your chest, right? When you feel like you can't take in any more air, just take in that little bit more, and then hold it at the top, and then the exhale through your nose, okay? So, and slight pause at the bottom there too. And so the other thing that's really great to do sometimes is when we do our loud, noisy exhale. So sometimes you'll hear me say that throughout our practice as well, loud, noisy exhale. So big inhale through your nose, pause at the top, loud exhale, and just allow yourself to force all the air out and just make that noise, right? Just that, and just really feel it, you guys. So you might feel kind of funny at first, but you know what? You're going to get used to it, and you're going to see how good it starts to feel in your body. And for those of you who have done yoga and a bit of meditation before, this will be familiar to you. So sometimes I use music. You don't have to get all really deep into this, but I just find too sometimes it really helps to connect with your mind and releasing some thoughts, because with a lot of that music that I like to use, which I can leave you guys a playlist, I just find it really helpful because it doesn't encourage thoughts for me. So the idea really of connecting with your breath when you're doing that is really trying to push out your thoughts. And so when you hear people telling you to connect with your breath and listen to your breath, and what you're really doing is trying to push out all the thoughts. And anytime anything enters back in as a thought, just refocus. And so sometimes I'll take my breathing a little bit louder to try and really push those thoughts out. So inhale, and I make it just a little bit more pronounced because it's just me, so it's okay. And when I exhale, just a little bit louder. And sometimes your mind will just wander, and then it's like when you recognize that, just bring it back, right? Focus on your breath again, right? So those are some basics that I wanted to talk to you about breath work. So I'm going to leave it at that. And then I'm going to make a quick video for you on sun cell A and sun cell B, which are just a couple of things that we're going to be doing in our practice. So take care, you guys, and please post or message me if you have any questions, okay? I'm excited to hear from you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.